All right, Sagittarius, looking into the person that you are dealing with and or thinking about, the first three cards we have here is the Three of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. You got three different elements going, fire, water, earth here. But their energy towards the relationship is one of almost, I feel like, daydreaming about it. Daydreaming about it, but not necessarily moving towards it. I feel like this is someone who is definitely taking their time. They may or may not be there in the present with you. They may not be in your life right now, but they're definitely thinking about you. They're definitely wondering what it would be like to be with you, either for the first time or again, all over again, and just really create and manifest a future with you. That's really their energy. But I do just see them kind of just standing still right now, looking out and figuring out what it is that they want to do next. And it might not necessarily be moving towards you just yet. Moving into your energy, I feel like you are just at the beginning of something, at the beginning, right? I feel like you are enjoying your time. You're not rushing. You're into love or anything like that, Sag. I really don't feel like you're rushing anything. I do feel like your energy towards this connection is like one of beginning, one of like the possibilities. What could be, you know? What could be in love? What could be in life? And you're just at the beginning of something, enjoying yourself, getting yourself ready financially, emotionally, and mentally for love with this person or just with someone else in general. But looking into the overall energy though, you know, I feel like there is some sort of distance here, some sort of you two not being on the same page, because we have the High Priestess here and the Four of Swords. We have Virgo energy coming in with the air energy here. And the Four of Wands is like one of distance, one of space. And I feel like this person is taking space. They're taking space because either or the connection with you just ended, or a connection just ended in their own life that you're unaware of. And so they're really taking space. They're taking their time. You're taking your time, honestly, enjoying life. But I feel like there's a little bit more weight with this person. There's a little bit more to this person than meets the eye. There's a little bit more that's going on under the surface with this person. Remember, this can be vice versa, so take it how it resonates. But I do feel like whatever is going on, because we have the Eight of Wands coming out after the Four of Swords, whatever is being kept under the surface, you know, whatever feelings are being kept, whatever is going on with you or this person or whoever's holding back, it is going to come out into the light. It is going to be communicated. So that definitely is coming fast. So whatever energy you guys are sitting in, which is like kind of separation, space, moving slowly, not really being open, holding back, right? That's going to change quickly. Communication is going to happen. Words are going to be said, but I do feel like for some of you, the energy is someone here is keeping their mind on work. Someone here is dealing with some pain, and they're not necessarily ready to come forward with it just yet. They will, but they're not ready yet. This is interesting because I'm not sure which one of you this is yet. I'm leaning more towards them than you, but we'll see. Let's dive a little bit deeper into this. All right, how does this person feel towards you? We have the Five of Swords with the Seven of Swords. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, coming out again. So they're the one who's holding back. They're holding back. And I feel like you're like wide open. You're like, I'm open to love. I'm open to life, because if I'm closed off to it, how am I ever going to manifest it? You know what I mean? And so this person is definitely letting go of something. It's either you or they're letting go of something else in their life that has not been fulfilling to them, has not brought them any happiness. They're kind of in a state of like mourning something. And it really truly might be this relationship. Like the timing just might not be right. And so you're like, well, I'm wide open. And they're like, well, I need to go this way, even though you're wide open. Because they're just not ready to put in that work for you yet. They're not ready to be all that they need to be for you. So they're holding back. They're releasing some chains that they've once held on to for a long time. They feel like, you know, right now they're not going to be able to be what you deserve. They're not going to be able to be what you need, and definitely not fulfill you. And they're not going to be fulfilled. So they're in this state of feeling this need to move away, looking out into the distance and seeing, okay, what is there for me to do right now? What can I do right now? And right now, I feel like they're just in this state of loss. And this honestly might be you. Like, they're feeling this state of, okay, I'm having to walk away from you, although I don't want to, and heal from something else that has happened in their life, you know? I feel like they have a lot going on. They're distracting themselves with work right now. I'm not saying that they don't have feelings. I just feel like you're just so much more wide open, and they're not right now. They're not, because they know they can't be who you need them to be, or who anybody needs them to be. But you're so open to love. You're so open to it. And I feel like with your feelings coming out as the Nine of Wands, you know, you're a bit restless over this. You're wondering, you know, what's going on. You're dreaming about them. They're daydreaming about you too. So you're kind of thinking about each other, but you're unable to be with each other. It's interesting because you feel very strongly towards this person. You see a future with this person. I'm not saying that they don't see one with you. They're just not able to embark on that journey with you right now. I feel like the timing for you and this person is just off. Maybe it's always been off. It's just off right now. But they're needing to walk away. They're needing to move forward, and you feel like, no, you know, this could be the one. You see so much potential in this, right? So much passion, so much love, you know, the end all be all in this person, which I feel like this person will probably be a really good partner, but they're definitely not ready. They're not ready yet. They're not ready to be that Prince Charming or Princess Charming. They're not ready to offer you that Ace of Pentacles energy, you know, because they're trying to get their self together. They're trying to get their land ready. And so they're having to walk away from you and maybe walk away from other things. And they're just in this state of dealing with the loss, letting it just permeate through them, feeling it, and then letting it go so that they can move on. But right now, this is someone who definitely needs space. All right, what does this person want? Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, the High Priestess. So right now, what they really want with you is to just follow their intuition. They want to be clear with you, and they want, when they do approach you, to have that clarity of the mind. And if they don't have that, they're going to protect themselves. They're going to keep things under the surface, and they're just going to follow their inner compass, because I don't think that this person feels like it's right of them to embark on a journey with someone in love when they're not 100%. It's not mature. It's not fun for anyone, and it just creates more drama than anything when they could just take space and come back when they're ready. What do you want? Judgment, the World, the Four of Wands. You want to be with this person. You do. You do. You want a decision to be made. You want some clarity. You want a conversation. You want to see where things can go. If you're not communicating, you want a reconciliation. I feel like this person would marry you in a heartbeat if they were ready to, but they're not. And I feel like that's where all of these cards come from, of like you knowing that this person is marriage material. This person is commitment material. They're loyal. They're devoted, but they just can't be everything right now. And so I feel like you feel that within this person. And so you're like, pick me, pick me, pick me. And they're like, look, it's just not the right time. It's not the right time. It's respectable. It is. It's respectable, because I do feel like they have feelings for you. They do. They do. They think about you and they have feelings for you, but they're distracting themselves because they have emotional work to do on themselves. Their future actions towards you is the Death card, the Temperance, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. If this person is in another relationship, that definitely needs to end before they can embark on anything with you. They're not going to embark on something with you until that relationship is over with. But I do see them ending things with you and then possibly coming back in later on to balance things out. You know what I mean? Like, hey, this is just the wrong timing. Things end, you part ways, and then you come back together after that fact, after the Ten of Swords energy, with this Queen of Pentacles Temperance energy. Balance. You know, being able to truly be there and be present and be that person for you, be that security, be that love and devotion. But it's going to come after the ending, after the Ten of Swords. And if they're in a relationship, it would come after they ended that relationship, after they cleared out their emotional heart, their emotional body, and then they would come in to transform things with you. But there would definitely be an ending before a beginning with you, for sure. Your future actions, I see you focusing on yourself, Sag, but at the same time, I do see you keeping hope alive. I see your future actions, you know, just being around, slowly but surely moving towards them, being supportive, but also being that support to yourself. I don't see you neglecting yourself for this person at all, but I do see you being there, especially if like this wasn't an ending that was very toxic. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys didn't end because you guys just weren't right for each other. It was just life in the way. I see you still being there for them. All right. What's stopping this connection from moving forward? Yeah, I just feel like the Lovers card coming out, the King of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Three of Wands coming out again. That was the first card we had. I feel like right now there's not enough passion for the connection, probably from this person right now. There's not enough love that they can put into this connection. And it's really just about them right now. It's just about them. Like, I don't feel like it's anything wrong with you. I just think that it's all about them. There's not enough. There's not enough passion. There's not enough love. The timing is just, it isn't right. It's not right. Most likely outcome is the Two of Swords. I don't see a decision necessarily being made right away here of like them, you know, cutting this off. But I also don't see a decision being made of them committing to you fully yet. I do see you guys keeping tabs on each other, keeping up with each other is the most likely outcome. Just like, hey, just checking in. How are you? How are you? How are things? But as far as like being together, I don't see that happening right away. Like I said, an ending would have to happen before a beginning. All right. Let's see. The rest of this reading is going to be for those who are in no contact. All right. Why is there no communication from this person? Actually, before we do no contact, I want to know, will you guys be together again romantically? Right now, I'm going to say no. I don't see you and this person being together again right now with the Four of Swords and the Knight of Cups in reverse. That's a no for would you be together again? And what would stop you from being together? Yeah, no. What would stop you from being together? Just the fact that there isn't enough love. There isn't enough love here. That would be the only thing. Not enough passion, not enough love to sustain the connection at this point. Which is true. If somebody is like preoccupied elsewhere, how can they be there fully? You know what I mean? How can they fully be present in love with you, you know? All right, now we're going to no contact. Why is this person not communicating with you? Like I said, they're mourning something right now. I feel like they do want to talk to you. I'm not saying that they don't. They do, but I feel like they're letting this go. Regardless, they're letting it go. The Chariot and the King of Wands lets me know that they're trying to really stand in their power again, build themselves back up again, focus on themselves again and their own individual path, and letting whatever they're dealing with, letting it hurt and then letting it go. All right, why are you not communicating with them? I feel like you don't feel that safe to do so right now, Sag. If you're not communicating with them, I don't think that you feel all that safe to do so. You're kind of just nurturing yourself and giving yourself the closure that you need, and that's why you're not communicating with them. Will they reach out to you? Like I said, there would be an ending before a beginning. Right now, I don't see them reaching out to you for the reasons why you would want them to. But eventually, I could see them reaching out to transform the situation. But right now, the answer to that is no. Will you reach out to them? I don't see you reaching out to them either. And what would be the outcome of you two reaching out, or you know, if there was a reunion or a reconciliation? If you guys did reunite, the Empress, the High Priestess, and the Six of Pentacles, Libra energy, Virgo energy, Earth energy. I do not see bad blood between the two of you. I'm going to be honest. The outcome of you guys talking, although you guys might take a lot of space right now, right, with the Six of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. But if you guys did communicate, maybe not right away, when you're ready, I only see peace. I only see kindness. I only see you guys just being really respectful of each other. You know, like, no bad blood. I really don't. I see you guys finally saying what you needed to say, giving each other like the closure or the words that you both have needed to hear from each other. I don't see any bad blood if you guys were to communicate. You know what I mean? Even if you're not in a romantic relationship with this person, even if you're not friends, if you did reach out, I feel like you guys would just give each other the closure that you needed.